I have one clicked on. Long discussion. I'm back. Here it is, Thursday. Well, I'm back for a day, and then I'll be back probably for a long time. And got some things accomplished at the house, and now I'm ready to get back into work here and start working on the fall forecast. Looked at the monthlies. Made a comment on the text today about it. You know, it's still haven't been able to understand the euro on the fall forecast yet. I see what it's trying to say, but I have more understanding of the winter than I do the fall on that forecast. What it's trying to say, but it's for another day there. But we're going to talk about what's going on in the Pacific, because I think a lot of what's going on in the Pacific is going to guide the forecast going into the east, the plains and the east down the road. We still have a couple of big severe weather events. We're going to have some severe weather over the next few days coming in the plains and Midwest, but a big event as we head towards the 13th and 14th. We may have another big event around the 26th and 27th, and cool downs, significant cool downs in the pattern, maybe twice before the month is over. Here's the first one. You know, we talked about this all last week. This recurving typhoon thing going towards Japan, right on time, right on target. Models had no trough whatsoever in the Great Lakes. Couldn't pick up anything. I even got nervous by Friday when I was writing my forecast. I didn't see anything. And now it's on the models, and now it's full force. And you're seeing a pretty good trough in the Gulf of Alaska, amplifying the pattern. Big ridge in the west. They're going to heat up 90s in Portland easily. We're going to see here for a few days. Trough digging down into here. These nighttime lows, significant, going to be cool in the 40s, low 50s, highs maybe struggling to get into the 70s in some places up in here. Very significant trough coming in as we go into early next week. Ensemble show that as well. The troughs in here, ridge, trough. The European EFI, the Severe Weather Index, the standard deviation thing that the European puts out, very high on this big trough coming down between the 13th through the 15th. So very significant here in the Plain States. What ends up happening, though, following this period, is the trough goes out. European says the whole trough leaves. However, I'm seeing other modeling showing that a piece tries to hang back over Texas. Not sure yet and confident on how that plays out. Makes a big difference on where the heat's going to go if this thing does hang back. But this should push out the heat out of the west over top, and we got a mini heat wave coming in over the plains and Midwest as we head towards the 18th, 23rd of the month, in between that period. That's supported by the Bering Sea rule that we've been looking at for weeks now, for the end of June, early July, showing the ridging in Bering Sea. That should translate to this time frame. So we're seeing a lot of support there from the Pacific. So that comes in, boom, there you go. There's the upper heights on the ensembles. There's the trough back in the west. Now this trough should come east following that heat surge. And that's supported now. I know that I said in the text today that was written this morning that showed it's a typhoon going towards China. Well, that was for the 17th. It was heading in that direction. But now the newest models of the GFS is showing a recurvature at the last minute. If that's the case, that would support another big trough coming in following the heat sometime around the 24th, 25th of the month. Now, we all have seen so far this year, this summer, that anytime there's some big heat surge and then another moderate trough coming into it, we have a big outbreak. And this could be another big outbreak. So we got two time periods to watch on the severe outbreak, early next week and then around the 26th, 25th, 26th. And then you got a couple heat surges as well in between. So there's still this movement going on in the pattern July, and we're trying to time it right now. And again, I'll keep looking at this and getting a better idea of what to suggest. Here's the typhoon. You know, here it is coming in around the 16th, 17th, right towards China. I'll close up on here so you can see. There's the China coast. And then you look at the next frame, and this is on the 18th, 19th. It's recurving back toward Japan. I think this year, and we've been talking about this in some of my other clients, that Japan, this is a recurving year for them. I think we're going to see more recurvature here coming in, and they're going to get hammered. And so China misses out. Last year they got hammered. This year I think they get less, at least early on in the season, more heading towards Japan. And so you know what that means, even for us here in the eastern U.S. So I think that's all I have for you today. Again, we'll see you again next week, and we'll continue to write on this and see hash in the timing. Again, that's it. We'll see you again tomorrow.